Hello, hello, purpose driven entrepreneurs. Welcome back to another solo episode here at the Life School Masterclass show. I'm your host, Alona Lepari, helping companies and entrepreneurs align and scale their purpose with profit so they can do more good in the world. Today, I want to bring to you a near and dear topic to my heart, which is all about spiritual selling. So, I want to take you guys through a process of progression of what we pretty much what we traditionally know selling to be, which is transactional selling, relational selling, and then spiritual selling. So, how those stages and phases of ascension, so to speak, or how the progression of the human evolution and where our market is now kind of works. So, that's what I want to share with you today. So, when it comes to the traditional selling aspect, that we're all used to is the transactional selling, meaning the humans or individuals behind selling you or selling us or anyone are people that are just after numbers and they have goals in mind. So they look at people like numbers and they look at people like transactions. So there's no need for names, there's no need for anything. They're very ego driven. It's all about them, and their goals. So this is sort of I believe from my experience, the type of selling that frustrates the most business people, the most entrepreneurs, and the most individuals at the end of the day, because we're either are selling or we're being sold to, right? There's always an exchange of that kind always happening on both ends. So again, that is the first part. The next one, which is better than transactional selling, is relationship selling or relational selling, meaning we are intentively building, looking to build relationships with other people, build trust, build know, like, and trust, so that obviously we can sell, we can offer the thing that we believe is going to be able to solve their problem or fix one of the issues in their lives that they're seeking support with. So, that is what relationship selling is. And when it comes to relationship selling, it is still a little bit ego driven, right? Because even though we're building relationships, we are also thinking about the fact that we want to make that sale, right? So we're thinking of the I, which there's nothing wrong with that, right? I always say that we have to be selfish before we become selfless, because just the fact that we take care of ourselves first so that we can help others is definitely something that we all understand to be very healthy. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I want to tell you, there's a better way, right? That's the third degree of selling, which is spiritual selling. And spiritual selling is all about detachment, right? When you are so confident, so happy, so abundant, so connected to a higher source that you don't need the sale desperately. You don't look at people like numbers. You're not just sale and goal driven. You are service driven, right? You believe you have a mission, you have a purpose, and you abide by certain set of values. And when you're having conversations with people that really practice spiritual selling, it comes out or off on the other end for the potential buyer as somebody that's very caring, very concerned about what you have to share, someone that listens, someone that can connect with you energetically, and then someone that has a lot of patience to be able to walk somebody through the selling process as we probably know it, or the steps, I should say, right? Because there is steps to a conversation to be able to get to an outcome. So that is what really spiritual selling is. And spiritual selling is not ego driven. That's the most beautiful part, right? Because again, because you are detached from the result or from the sale, you believe that if this person is meant to serve them, then all the right conditions will align from the higher source so that if this is the right timing or not, then let it be, right? You will hold space, you are there for the other individual. But if there's something in the timing that is off, or maybe in the objections, so to speak, in the traditional sense of selling, then you are not concerned about that, because what matters to you is really the human relationship more than the actual sale and number. And you understand that you want to be in people's lives for a long, long time, or maybe even a lifetime, right? Because again, in traditional business, we all understand the importance of a lifetime client, somebody that is with you for a long time, that repeatedly buys from you, that has built trust with you, and that is building and championing your brand. These are all things that are very important to a company or a business. So that is the difference between the first, the second, and the third. And honestly, globally, again, we are awakening. Humanity's awakening, right? Energetically, physically, all the different ways, getting to the next dimension. So I think it's for people that have been asking for this no pressure. I hold a conversation and then I make an ask, an offer to support or an offer to be of service. This is very good news for you. This has always been me, by the way. Not always where the market was when I started my journey as an entrepreneur over 5 years ago now, plus. But yeah, I always wanted to understand if there was a better way to do a lot of the things that I was seeing in the market that I did not like. Because to me, once you believe in what you do and it is truly your mission, and you have obviously a viable and valuable result for people, the rest shouldn't matter. It shouldn't be a hustle culture. There shouldn't be anything like that. So I think, yeah, the timing is here for lots of us that again want to do sales in a genuine way, in an authentic way, and in a way that is really aligned with who we are, our values, our belief systems, and all those things. So I am teaching a free masterclass. It's going to be at the end of January. I will send you more details right underneath this episode today. And I'll be connecting lots of dots for you there to increase your cash flow. And of course, we'll be talking about selling, but also, most importantly, I want to fill you in sort of a state of nature or state of the union sort of masterclass, where the market is, what are some of the changes that we want to focus on for 2025. How is it that you can adjust your messaging, your business model, your focus for 2025 so that you are effective? And I love the saying, work smart and not hard in your business, so that again, you can build a business and grow and scale a business that aligns with you. But most importantly for me is aligning with your gifts. So join me on that free masterclass, and I promise you, your time will absolutely be worth it. You will connect at least one dot, if not more than that, to be able to support you for 2025. As usual, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Don't forget to review, subscribe, and share with other amazing entrepreneurs like yourself.